Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. And for Houston, they managed to take Game 1 of the season series against this team, looking to seal their series advantage with a win tonight. And with some time here to spare, let's talk leadership in the NBA. Kenny, who would you say as leaders on the floor in the league?
Wow. Well, obviously, the great Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs with his leadership with Greg Popovich. They're the top of the list. You know, I also like Kevin Durant. You know, Kevin Durant's leadership is probably unparalleled or underrated, I would say, from his position, because he always has his team in position to win.
There's two types of leaders, Ernie, the vocal leader and the one that leads by example. One of my favorite vocal leaders, Chris Paul. Dirk Nowitzki is not very vocal, but he leads by example. LeBron James does both. Very vocal at times, very animated.
Joakim Noah's not bad either now for the Bulls, even though he's not the greatest of those players, but he's a good leader.
Yeah, but LeBron does both.
What kind of a leader were you, Shaq?
I was vocal. I used to get in people's rack, Ernie.
Did you?
Mess around if you want to, tear the locker room up.
What would you do if you had a guy like Kenny on your team?
I wouldn't do anything for Kenny because Kenny would make me look good because I know for a fact if I kick it out to Kenny, he's going to knock it down.
And you know, I would be the first thing I would say, if we don't get it to Shaq, I'm slapping someone.
Let's get it to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
You just scared me.
Rockets here at home in this Western Conference matchup live here in Houston. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Thunder log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
And you'd expect nothing less from the defending champs. They've taken every team's best shot, withstood the scrutiny, and approached the playoffs here with the utmost confidence.
And with that said, a very legitimate chance now to hoist the trophy again at the end of this season. They've been to the mountaintop. They know what it feels like, but it's never easy to repeat.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
Tip-off goes to Houston. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for Oklahoma City right now, inside you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Russell Westbrook out there with Young. And it's Durant in at the small forward. On defense, Houston want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and for me, guys, that's what I call a character game. I mean, they could have closed up shop. It would have been easy to just let that one go and get ready for the next one. But they fought back. I mean, and that mental fortitude that they displayed there is one of the reasons why they're such a good team.
Boy, those are excellent points you make, Greg. And being as far down as they were, as late as they were down, I mean, that should feel really good to that group to come away with the win.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Westbrook against Ariza. Here's Kanter. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The bump like that and maintain control. That's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lane. One shot.
That's good from Kanter. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Lawson with the drive. Dishes to Capella. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one for a teammate.
Now here's Westbrook. 11 points last game. Here's Harden. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Young against Harden. Westbrook with a wide open look, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Harden has a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. Harden's got 5 now.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Durant dishes to Ibaka. And Capella sends it back. And he recovers it. Shots good by Ibaka. Rockets have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Feeds to Harden. Pass to Gasol. Back to Harden. To the inside. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Harden. Gasol's got his second basket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Ariza kicks to Lawson. Ariza with it. Westbrook picks him up. They set the pick. Capella the pass to Lawson. Shot clock at 5. Houston needs to get a shot up. Fades. Can't get it to go. Good D by Westbrook. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Ariza no luck. Thunder trailing by 6. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Durant dishes to Ibaka. And Gasol sends it back. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Ariza hits them both.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Now let's send it over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Kevin McHale.
He told me one of the more troubling tasks his team must do is to figure out how to slow down Russell Westbrook. He said that between his explosiveness and ability to change direction, they'll have to have all 5 guys keeping an eye on Westbrook whenever he's on the perimeter.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Lawson. Following the miss by Freak. Now the dish to Harden. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got 3 assists in the game.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Oh, from long range, we've got a set of point guards here that have been extremely hot. Those are their 3-point averages for the last 10 games. Russell Westbrook third.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from 3.
Under trailing by 10. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Outside Durant. Back to Young. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to Durant. Shot to stop the drought. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Now, here is Lawson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis. The three from Harden. And it's Durant with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Shot's good from Young. Houston leading by 5. Stolen by Westbrook. Up top, Canner. Outside Durant. He dishes it to Young. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one is on Ariza. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
The first free throw is good. And so Young nails them both. The Rockets have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Watson the pass to Harden. Here's Capella, defended by Ibaka. Lawson dishes to Harden. Harden missing again. Thunder trailing by 3. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza. For the 3. Durant, no good. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. With the floater, the shot's good from Lawson. Lawson's got his first bucket in this one.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Ibaka right side. Near the 3-point line, it's Westbrook. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. That's tipped. Durant kicks to Young. The shot is off. So Houston will take it the other way. The last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the starters were extremely happy to get some rest and let the bench guys do the heavy lifting. Definitely a feel-good win for the team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Decker's checked in for Gasol. Brewer comes in for James Harden. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Ty Lawson. And he sinks the second. Here's Payne. He averages about 5 points a game. Young outside, shoots the 3, and he gets the bucket. Young's got 9 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Everly with the ball. Working on Payne. Shot from 12. Decker gets the bucket. Decker's got his first points of the night.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
It's stolen by Ariza. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Beverley with the ball. Brewer, good.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
It's Young on the wing, covered by Brewer. Payne kicks to Young. Adams outside. It's Durant on the wing. Pulls up from the corner, and he gets the jumper to drop. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now, here's Beverley. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And Young, here we go. Can't hit. And Houston the other way now.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Here's Brewer, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. Young, right side. Durant with it. Now defended by Decker. Dishes to Paint for the three. It's hauled in by Beverly. Rockets leading by 8. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Cannot hit. Good defensive work there by Young. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Adams' shot is good.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
There's a screen, and they call an illegal screen here.
Oh, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. It didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Sessions checked in for Houston. Dion Waiters checked in for the Thunder. Thunder trailing by 6. Payne with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And I tell you what, he does not squander those chances. He's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And Capella sends it back. Young against Beverly. Here's the screen. Jacks up a 3. That is good. And the Rockets lead by 7.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Young outside. Lets the 3 fly. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Beverly, the pass to Brewer. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Wasted no time on that one. And now just a 1-point Houston lead.
And from 3-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
And the wide open shot from Decker. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And here again, the Thunder in transition. Up the court they go. Stolen by Decker. Sessions against Villanueva. Here's Decker. A 3-pointer off the mark.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Young's shot is off. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Brewer all alone. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Now Payne. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And here's Beverly. He kicks it to Brewer from downtown. Offensive rebound.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Rockets on top, up by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Rockets head coach Kevin McHale spent some time with the broadcast booth, but he said it just wasn't the same. He missed that competition.
When you don't have a dog, in the fight, it's different to watch a game and not really care who wins or loses. Since I've been a 12-year-old kid, I've been on a team, whether it was my high school team, my college team, my NBA team. And, when the game ends and you go, oh, good game, you high-five the guy you do the game with, and, you're done.
That's an interesting perspective on competitiveness and what happens when you're no longer in the thick of it, especially, Clark, when you're as physical a player as McHale was.
Yeah, I certainly understand where he's coming from. I mean, I'm living it in many ways, but for me, it's about the love of the game and sharing that with so many other people who love the same things I do, whether they ever played or not. There's some common ground even outside of the competitive court.
Match up. Match up. Match up.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
They've got Decker. Pau Gasol is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Ramon Sessions. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers played some outstanding basketball. He had 64 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high. Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
Thunder trailing by 3. Westbrook dishes to Young. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as much as 10. Moving it up. Wide open look. And that one goes long.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Westbrook kicks to Young. And the rejection by Harden. Here's the teardrop.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Westbrook, no good.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
The offensive rebound, Gasol. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Pau Gasol taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Cantor checked in for the Thunder. Gasol drops 2.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Durant, the pass to Ibaka. Young with no one around. Drops in the trade. Young's got a pair of triples in the second now for Oklahoma City. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. It's Gasol missing. Oklahoma City trailing. There's the lob to the hoop. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
You could see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be. Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And Gasol comes to help. Here's Cantor. It's rebounded by Houston. Gasol's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Lawson with it. Westbrook picks him up. Here's Harden, and he dunks it down.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth. Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Timeout.
All right, Houston, coming in the corner, your own Rockets power dancers. Give it up!
Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league. Number 1, the Thunder.
Well, Kevin, you and I have talked about it time and time again. Rebounding is what wins games, and this team has been outstanding on the boards. That's why they've led the league in rebounding and also have put together a good record as well.
And so here is Houston. They've led by as much as 10. There's the triple. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Thunder trailing by 5. Outside Durant. The pass to Young. Cantor kicks to Westbrook. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Left block shot on the way. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight. To the inside. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 11 points in the quarter.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
And Young with the stuff.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Gasol a screen. Here's Decker. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Kevin, let's take a look at what the Oklahoma Thunder did over the last month in the league rankings. Tops in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
There's a screen by Cantor. Ball's knocked loose. It's Harden with the drive. Lawson outside. Lawson is doubled. Ariza outside. In the corner, Harden fires the three. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game, his second in this quarter.
Westbrook kicks to Young. It's Durant on the wing. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Westbrook against Lawson. Outside Gasol. Fires from the wing. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Ahead. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Westbrook.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Young outside. To the paint. And there's Enes Kanter on the assist by Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Here's Gasol. And the shot falls short this time. Thunder trailing by 5 to the middle. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Young outside. Lawson on the double team. And here comes Lawson, leading the fast break. Here's Harden. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in, and it's Brewer in for Decker. And then for Oklahoma City, Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Ibaka. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Harden kicks to Beverly. An easy 2 points on the layup. Beverly's got 7.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And Gasol comes to help. Young outside. Oh, goodness. Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
Oh, just rising up. Just a phenomenal finish.
Greg, if you're going to pull off a move like that, you got to have some major hang time.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Rockets lead by 17. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I don't really think there's a good key. That's what you're supposed to do on a basketball court, right? I guess the one other thing is rebound, so I'll try to focus on that for next time.
Good luck with that, young man. Kevin, a young talent looking to do whatever it takes to make it in the NBA.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
All right, eyes front.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Take a look at what Slim's been doing. He has 29 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from three, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Young is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in at the 5 spot. Ibaka outside. Just 4 to shoot. And the baseline jumper no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. Maybe that'll ignite them. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Gasol with it. Westbrook picks him up. The 3 from Harden, and he gets it to go. Harden's got 31.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Westbrook dishes to Durant. And here's Young from the arc. The Rockets pull it in. Capella's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Lawson kicks to Ariza. Baseline try. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Durant with a wide open look. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
It's Harden with the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Harden's got 33 points.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Young from outside, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. That's now 32 points for Freak. Rockets leading by 15. And it's Ariza in the corner. Back to Harden. The feed to Capella. Here's Ariza. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
And Young kicks to Cantor. And Harden comes to help. Here's Durant. And the layup's good off the glass. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for the Rockets Power Dancers.
And let's see now which shooting guards have been on target the most over the last 10 games. Freak number 1.
His shooting has been off the charts. I mean, especially given that he typically operates away from the basket. Those aren't all layups he's knocking down.
Yeah, and he's got such a nice, soft touch inside or outside, and he has the ability to create high-quality shots for himself. That makes him a tough scoring threat.
It's Harden with the drive.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Thunder trailing by 18. Young, right side. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 35 points for Freak.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Watson the pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. Ariza has the open look. Houston gets it back. Capella. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. For Houston, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. Thunder trailing by 16. Outside for Durant. On its way from Young for 2. Cannot hit. And it's Houston the other way.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside Durant, uncovered. Again, Oklahoma City.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept them in it.
No good from Gasol.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket. A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Ariza outside. Pass to Gasol. Houston moving it around. That one goes. Count. And that's now 37 points for James Harden.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them. And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Lawson outside. On the wing, Harden. 16 feet away. And it's Durant with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Kicks it to Young. He feeds it to Ibaka. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Rockets leading by 11. Ariza dishes to Gasol. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. And the Rockets making a change here. Decker's checked in. Here's Decker. He's got 7. Harden outside. Here's Ariza. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Ariza's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Houston. Thunder trailing by 14. Westbrook kicks to Young. Over to the wing. Here's Cantor. And it's good off the back rim and in. Cantor's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And sometimes you just can't get around your defender there. You got to hit him with that hot top fade.
Lawson the pass to Harden. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
No good from Durant.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
A shot by Lawson, wide open. And another 3 for Houston.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Westbrook dishes to Durant. Young from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Harden draws the double. Here's Ariza. Plays it up and banks it in. Ariza's got 11 points.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Harden gets to Ariza. Got a piece of it. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 6th assist on the night.
And something we don't see nearly as much as we used to, the finger roll.
Decker can't hit. Thunder trailing by 17. Inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Decker. Here's Harden. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 41. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Brewer is checked in for Houston. Patrick Beverly comes in for Ty Lawson. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Thunder trailing by 19. Young with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Young pass to Adams. Poked away. Harden outside. Passes to Brewer. And Houston again with the bucket.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
It's taken away by Brewer. Feeds it to Harden. Inside, Capella. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it. You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
The dish now to Ariza. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. The past month has been surreal. 2nd in assists, 9th in field goal percentage, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And, you know, going back to him being one of the top dime droppers in the league, it's his ability to control the pace of the game and his peripheral vision.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Looking at the numbers for Trevor Ariza, 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Sessions checked in for James Harden. The Thunder also changing it up. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Ibaka. Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Here's Sessions. Here's Capella. Thunder with the rebound. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Now, here's Brewer. He's tightly guarded. Thunder trailing by 21. Pass to Villanueva. Back to Young. It's deflected and stolen by Ariza. Drops in the breakaway layup. Ariza's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And turnovers always a factor. They've become a big factor in this game.
And they're starting to reap the benefits here, guys. Points off those turnovers, they hold a huge advantage.
Well, folks, tonight a great rebounding game we're watching in progress. And now, you know, with that in mind, let's take a look at the all-time record for rebounds in a single game. How about Wilt Chamberlain with 55 rebounds back on November 24th, 1960.
And guys, that's one of those records that always seemed to me impossible to break. I mean, in the modern era, nobody's even sniffed that 55 rebound mark. I mean, heck, a lot of teams don't get 55 rebounds in a game, and Wilt's owned it since 1960.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Young nails them both. Houston leading by 21. They set the screen. 1:49 left to play in the third. Here's Sessions. No luck. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Waiters dishes to Payne. The kick out to Young. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Houston's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Dishes it to Sessions. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Waiters on the wing. The 3-ball. And the shot is good. Waiters got 6.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
They set the pick. Young with the steal. Deflects the pass. All sorts of time. Again, the Thunder score.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Sessions against Young. Sessions, no good. Thunder trailing by 19. And Villanueva kicks to Young. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. To the right side. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. And Adams with the slam.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Now here's Sessions. He dishes it to Brewer. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. Brewer's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Trevor Ariza out there with Corey Brewer. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Lawson in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Cantor, the pass to Durant. Here's the floater. And the bucket is good from Payne in deep. Payne's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Thunder. Rockets leading by 18. And Beverly kicks to Lawson. Back to Beverly. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Move it.
Cantor's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Durant dishes to Payne. There's a screen by Cantor. Now here's Payne. Lawson defending.
Move the ball.
Payne passes to McRoberts. 5 to shoot. For 3, Durant. But they recover it. Here's Cantor. Good D by Ariza.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Rockets. Then for the Thunder, Serge Ibaka has checked in for Josh McRoberts. Young comes in for Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Westbrook kicks to Cantor. There's a whistle. It's going to go on Corey Brewer. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Houston making a switch here. Capella's checked in. There's the screen. Shot off the screen. And there's Enes Kanter on the assist by Young. And it's 13 points for Enes Kanter.
Boy, Durant did a nice job. Created space for that shot.
The pass to Harden. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
It's Young on the wing. Inside, it's tipped. Brewer with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Brewer's got the ball, and the jam by Harden.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
He kicks it to Lawson. Back to Harden. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Harden's got 49 points in the game. Oklahoma City has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Shots good from Young.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's Harden. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Harden's got 51. Young outside. Fires from deep. That's good.
Wow. What can you say?
Rockets leading by 22. To the middle. Here's Capella. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Lawson kicks to Harden. Rejected by Young. And they'll keep possession.
Shooting for Houston, Clint Capella at the line for 2.
No good on that one. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Brewer. So he comes up empty at the line.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on
you. Thunder trailing by 21. Outside Westbrook. It's deflected and stolen by Ariza. Lawson dishes to Capella. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 8 rebounds in this game. And Young, here we go. Shot is off.
I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
Yeah, I'd echo that. I mean, we're witnessing something special here today, Greg.
Durant kicks to Young. Fires the 3. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
For 3.
Durant's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Harden. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got 53.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
And Cantor wide open. He shoots. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Lawson is doubled. Ariza passes to Lawson. Houston moving it around. Gasol. And he stuffs it in on the jam.
Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit.
And Gasol comes to help. Here's Ibaka. It's rebounded by Houston. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And here's Harden for 3, and he gets it to go. Harden's got 56 points in the game.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Okay, man, put your hands together for your Rockets Power Dancers.
The Thunder shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. And Young, here we go. From the line, and there's Ibaka. That's good on the assist from Young.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work them over the rest of the game.
Here's Ariza. Great D that time from Durant. Thunder trailing by 21. The feed now to Westbrook. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Cantor kicks to Young. All sorts of time, and again it's Oklahoma City.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Rockets leading by 19. Here's Lawson. Lawson is doubled. Gasol passes to Harden. To the inside, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for the Rockets Power Dancers.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the final quarter. A good look from Harden. Another miss by Houston. Thunder trailing by 19. Outside Westbrook. Ibaka with the screen on Lawson. Westbrook kicks to Young. They get the rebound. It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Harden. Here's Young. Tanner, high post. Tries yet again, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Cantor's got 10 points in the quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Rockets.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
And that was a huge advantage. The free throw game, always a significant barometer in terms of who wins and loses.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
Now they've got their sights set on that sweep, Greg, 3-zip. And given what's going on in the first 2 games, my guess is that's what's going to happen.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Harden. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
Yeah, and they've got to jump at the chance to actually stretch this thing out even more.
Good point. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Gasol.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Shooting for Houston, Enes Kanter. At the line for 2.
That's good from Kanter. And Cantor drops them both.
Watch him. He's coming
We've
out
got 22
there.
seconds left to play here in the fourth. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. Sessions with it. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubt that they'd come out on top.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, pal, congratulations on the win here. How satisfying is this victory for you and the team?
It's satisfying just because we got another great win. And the way we've been playing lately, I think it's just been great, and we just got to keep the momentum going.
Wins help the confidence, pal. Congratulations. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And this broadcast has not ended just yet, as we've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
Well, everyone wanted to come play hard tonight, but I thought the job he did was remarkable. The defending champs do not go down easily. It was an impressive performance. I must say I'm very impressed. But he kept at it, both ends of the floor, shouldering the scoring load. He was on his game.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports Group, this is Ernie Johnson. And we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.